folks, Gerry Sadorra here, and welcome to my channel. If you're someone who is interested in taking a cruise, this video will help with some of your expectations. If you're interested in the Norwegian Jewel cruise ship, you'll enjoy many of the onboard clips. And if you're interested in this specific 12-day cruise from Los Angeles, California to Panama, you're in luck. From the itinerary map, ports of call in the Mexican Riviera are Cabo San Lucas, Puerto Vallarta, and Acapulco. Then we cruise into Central America to visit Guatemala, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and then into Panama. Join me as I share some footage and information on each day of our 12-day cruise. Let's go. Unless you're able to drive into the port of Los Angeles, you'll be flying to LAX. We flew from Columbus, Ohio to Los Angeles, California, and the entire flight took about 7 hours. From the baggage claim area, you'll meet up with an NCL representative who'll guide you to the ground transfer shuttle. At the port of Los Angeles, NCL will take your luggage while you head through port security. Then you'll fall in line for NCL check-in, where you'll receive your NCL room card. Time to climb aboard. The Jewel's guest capacity is 2,376, and the ship's crew capacity is 1,069. The Jewel was built in 2005 and recently refurbished in 2021. It's absolutely stunning. So let's check out a club balcony suite stateroom on the Jewel. We're on deck 11, starboard side. The stateroom is 285 square feet, or 26.5 square meters. The balcony is an additional 54 square feet. The room accommodates 4 people, and the bathroom and closet space is a decent size. The second day was out to sea, but there was a lot to do on the ship, including getting familiar with where things are. The best way to plan your day is by using the Freestyle daily newsletter. You receive it the night before when your room attendant provides turn-down service. The cover usually provides information about your destination or useful information when you're out to sea. Page 2 will provide information about entertainment and events. Page 3 covers the hourly agenda for the day, all the happenings and times and locations on the ship. The back of the newsletter typically lists your dining options and bar hours. The Freestyle Daily is a critical and helpful newsletter. Now, one of the first things I enjoyed was visiting the Norwegian Jewel's bridge viewing room. The room allows guests to have an up-close view of the ship's navigation and control systems. It provides a panoramic view of the ship's bridge and a glimpse into the inner workings of the vessel. There's also a hierarchy board displaying pictures of the captain and his direct reports. The room also showcases various awards and accomplishments, as well as exhibits the ship's history and operations. The room is fascinating. That evening, we went to Teppanyaki for dinner. It's a Japanese steakhouse that combines great food and entertainment. Teppanyaki is considered specialty dining, which means there is a charge per person. However, it's an experience I highly recommend. You'll undoubtedly love it. The late night evening also offers nightclub dancing. It helps to burn those excess calories. Welcome to Cabo San Lucas. It doesn't have a cruise liner pier, so we're jumping onto a tender boat to get ashore. Here's a few interesting facts about Cabo. The iconic landmark, El Arco, is a natural arch that divides the Sea of Cortez and Pacific Ocean. Cabo San Lucas is a hotspot for sport fishing, snorkeling, and scuba diving because of the whales, dolphins, and abundance of sea turtles. In addition to attracting millions of visitors each year, Cabo has a large expat community, many from Canada and the US. Welcome to Puerto Vallarta, a city in the state of Jalisco, Mexico. It's another town that has a large expat community and attracts millions of tourists each year. Now, would you believe that according to 2020 real estate reports from Puerto Vallarta, more than 30% of their property buyers are foreigners? Wow. Most tourists that visit usually experience the Malecón, the city's most famous seaside boardwalk, for its sculptures, the ocean views, and all of its street vendors. Another popular area is Zona Romantica, with its old town charm and lively atmosphere. The Romantica Zone is also a popular destination for the LGBTQ+ community because of its vibrant nightlife and the gay-friendly businesses. Finally, you can't miss Playa de los Muertos, which means Beach of the Dead. Playa de los Muertos is in the heart of Puerto Vallarta and is surrounded by resorts, shops, and plenty of restaurants. It's the busiest beach in all of Puerto Vallarta, and it's truly amazing. We are out to sea once more. In case you're not aware, Norwegian Cruise Line has a Latitudes Rewards loyalty program. They give you a point for each day you're with NCL. For example, if you take a 7-day cruise with NCL, you'll receive 7 points. So, depending on how often you cruise, your points can really rack up over time. I highly recommend checking this out on ncl.com/latitudes for more information. The link is in the description below. So on day 5, Latitude members, silver and above, were invited to an exclusive cocktail party. It's a private event for the ship's captain, the chiefs and the officers, as well as top management, to formally introduce themselves and show their thanks for the loyalty that we give to NCL. They provide complimentary drinks and an afternoon of fun and mingling. Welcome to Acapulco in the state of Guerrero. Yet again, another popular city with tourists and expats. The most iconic attraction is the La Quebrada Cliffs, where professional cliff divers jump from the cliffs into the sea. It's amazing to witness. It's a tradition that has been practiced and performed since the 1930s. It's absolutely a must-see for visitors. This is our 3rd time out to sea. We had plenty of frappuccinos, ate all kinds of foods, but most importantly, we had a great time meeting new friends. The day was wonderful, relaxing, and rejuvenating, and we were blessed with a stunning sunset to boot. Welcome to Puerto Quetzal, Guatemala, Guatemala's largest port on the Pacific coast. It's an important economic hub providing employment to a substantial portion of the local population. Puerto Quetzal is home to a rich Mayan heritage, along with 8 other indigenous communities. Guatemala offers a blend of stunning landscapes, cultural richness, and adventure for outdoor enthusiasts. The landscape includes Volcán de Fuego, the fire volcano. In 2018, less than 5 years ago, a massive eruption destroyed several neighboring towns and villages. 1.7 million people were impacted. We took an excursion to visit Finca Colombia in Antigua, Guatemala. It's a coffee plantation known for producing high-quality coffee beans through friendly environmental practices. We toured the plantation, learned about their coffee-making process from the farm workers themselves, and enjoyed sampling their coffee while relaxing in a beautiful garden. We enjoyed the stunning views of the countryside, including Volcán de Agua, which is the water volcano. The plantation also has restaurants with traditional Guatemalan cuisine. They have souvenir shops and rental spaces for special occasions. Finca Colombia offers its visitors an immersive coffee tasting experience, combined with culture and history of the region. Unfortunately, the Jewel's captain announced this morning that Nicaragua closed its borders to foreign tourists, including its ports, in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Nicaragua reported having to take these measures to reduce the spread of the virus and protect its citizens and communities. So, the captain announced that we would spend the day out at sea. So, we relaxed around the ship, partook in some activities, did a little shopping, had a fabulous dinner at the La Bistro before joining our friends again. That evening was the Jewel's Glow Party, which was a total blast. Here's a few friends I met along the way.
Hello YouTube, welcome to the Jewel!
Hello YouTube, and welcome to the Jewel!
Hey YouTube, welcome to the Jewel!
Woo! Welcome to the Jewel! To the Jewel! Welcome to the Jewel! Welcome to the Jewel! Welcome to the Jewel! Welcome to the Jewel!
Welcome to Puntarenas, Costa Rica. Because they're known for their ecotourism, there were lines of buses for all sorts of excursions. Many of them were heading an hour's drive away to wildlife habitats, national parks, volcanoes, and even to indigenous festivals. We chose to stick around town and enjoy the boardwalk in Puntarenas. Enjoy the walk, and we'll see you back on board. This is our last day out to sea. So here's 5 useful tips when cruising with NCL. You may have heard these before, but they bear repeating. 1. Plan ahead. Research your itinerary, excursions, and dining options in advance to make the most of your cruise. Pack smart. Bring comfortable shoes for shore excursions, layers for fluctuating temperatures, and necessary medications or personal items. Manage your budget. Norwegian's cruise lines offer a variety of dining and entertainment options, but some come at an extra cost. Plan accordingly to stay within your budget. Be mindful of dress codes. Certain evenings on board may have a dress code, so be sure to pack appropriate attire. Also, take advantage of onboard activities. Norwegian Cruise Lines offers a wide range of activities, including fitness classes, live entertainment, and scenic tours. Try to participate in as many as you can to make the most of your cruise experience. Welcome to the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal is a man-made waterway that connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, allowing ships to avoid the lengthy and dangerous trip around Cape Horn. The canal was built by the United States and took over 30 years to complete. The canal is approximately 80 kilometers or 50 miles long. The Panama Canal has 3 sets of locks on either end, with a total of 6 locks that raise and lower ships to cross the canal. The average transit time through the canal is approximately 8 to 10 hours. The maximum size of a ship that can pass through the canal is referred to as the Panamax size and is limited by the width and height of the locks. Over 14,000 vessels transit the Panama Canal annually, with a total of over 1 million transits since its opening. The canal is a major source of income for Panama, generating over $1 billion in revenue each year. The canal was transferred from U.S. control to Panama in 1999 as part of the Panama Canal Treaties of 1977. In 2016, the Panama Canal expansion project was completed, allowing for the passage of larger ships and increasing its capacity and efficiency. Welcome to the city of Colón in Panama. Today is disembarkation day, and we must say farewell to the Jewel and its amazing staff. Although Colón Custom Port of Entry took about an hour, they kept us well entertained. And before we knew it, we were in our shuttle and heading to Panama City. The drive took about 45 minutes, and the tour guide on board was very informative. I was surprised to learn that Panama adopted the US dollar as its official currency. However, Panama does have a Balboa currency, which is pegged to the US dollar. Panama only has 2 seasons, dry and rainy. But temperatures range between 24 and 32 degrees Celsius or 75 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit all year round. As of 2021, their population was 4.3 million people with a median age of 31 years old. Welcome to Panama. We spent a good portion of our day in Casco Antigua, the Old Quarter. It's Panama City's historic district dating back to 1673. The streets are brick paved, the buildings are colorful, and the architecture is Spanish colonial. One of the first landmarks we visited was Plaza Bolivar. The square includes Iglesia de San Francisco. Next to it is Palacio Bolivar. And in the square's center is the Grand Memorial, dedicated to the men who struggled for autonomy in Latin America. Simón Bolívar is a Latin American hero of independence from Spain. We visited the ruins of El Arco Chateau and Iglesia de Santo Domingo, the 17th century church and monastery. Then we visited Plaza Mayor, or Independence Plaza, the first square of 4 in the Old Town. The Metropolitan Cathedral of Panama is a Catholic temple, constructed around 1688. We've come to the end of this wonderful trip. I'd like to thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope that this video has inspired you to consider taking a cruise or experiencing other cultures for yourself. Farewell for now, and until our next adventure together. Take care.